So I hope to get to my bio at the end of this, but I do just want to run through the idea. I want to also preface this by saying, I've got a lot of questions on the proposal already. And what I'm going to present here, obviously it's an ideation phase project. We're ideating, but I see it as a win-win, not for creating new AI services. I think there's plenty that you guys are doing and the community is doing. This is actually a win-win that I think will help to scale user adoption of the marketplace and the AIs in it at some point. So right now I like to call it a game about a game. You'll see in the presentation, the name of the game is to be determined, but the project is SoundDAO. And I always like to start my presentations with a quote because I think it helps to like preface this or start to give you a picture of what I'm talking about. Hopefully some of you on here like Drake started from the bottom, now we're here. That's kind of what this game about. It's about starting at the bottom of a company and working your way up by supporting creators. So we call it an in real life play to earn game. Name still to be determined. It's a unique and innovative way for players to earn tokens by recruiting and supporting creators. The game is set within the context of building the world's largest creative agency, Big Creative, where players start as a member of the street team at the bottom and aim to work their way up through the ranks of the company to become the CEO. So that's the goal of the game. And obviously you have all the leaderboard type gamification. The cool thing about this is if it's in real life, maybe there's actually a CEO position and maybe there's some compensation around it. So we can really play with that type of stuff. So Sound is the in-game token, which already exists. The players can earn by playing the game. Players earn the token and progress through the ranks by recruiting and supporting creators. That might involve helping artists to create non-fungible tokens, promote their art or music online, promote live shows, connect them with other game players looking to speculate on their art. And by doing this, and by supporting them successfully, they earn tokens that can be used to unlock special features, rewards within the game, as well as buy, sell, and speculate on the art and music. And then obviously, by doing this, the creators can receive rewards from the creators, or the players can receive rewards from the creators, sorry. So players who support the creatives to earn Sound can also earn rewards such as exclusive in-game items, discounts, and more from the creators, like exclusive access to new art, music or art, behind the scenes access or experiences, merchandise giveaways or other physical items, special promos, discounts, and in-game rewards or perks. The benefit for the creators or the creatives is that they can also receive Sound, which obviously will have money because will have value because it's fungible, and that will allow them to fund their projects, purchase goods and services, and more. And it also allows them to monetize their social networks that already exist without relying on traditional industry models. I say that this game is like a platform that's for artist promotion and monetization, posing as a game. The advantages of a Sound, it's really a token very similar to Bitcoin in my mind. Obviously, this is all still tokenomics to be constructed, but fixed supply and a distribution schedule made specifically for creatives. And hopefully that will make Sound attractive for both players and creatives alike. I like to say Sound token is sound money for the creative economy, which will eventually be controlled by the SoundDAO. So it will be decentralized. And the conclusion, SoundDAO is an innovative and unique game concept that has the potential to grow significantly with the right team and execution. The idea of incentivizing and rewarding fans for promoting and supporting creators with the Sound token is one that can truly scale in the future. And just real quick, if I have time for the bio, I'm a successful
1
entrepreneur.
minute there, so you're good to go.
Great. I've had a successful exit in the past. I helped to raise $8 million for a company that I co-founded in the vaporization space, built a team of early creative executives here in Massachusetts, where we took the product from ideation, an idea, all the way to market, and then sold the company to a Canadian cultivator in 2019. So I know about raising money and building teams.
Fantastic. You finished early.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's turn that off.
Oh, the last thing I'll say is this is a fun project. I did have that as a note that I missed, but this should be a fun project.
Yes, it sounds very fun. Let's see. Do we have? I can't see anyone. If anyone's hands up. Okay, now I've got the thing up. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions for Jeremy?
Sure. Can we see the game? Because right now you described like what's happening already in real life. Just the name of tokens is changed, and there is no control over the rewards. But yeah. So
you'll see in the proposal that the initial funds will be for hiring a dev and building out the MVP launch. So again, this is completely ideation stage at this point.
Okay. Anyone else got questions for Jeremy?
Somebody in the chat, maybe?
Was there a
No,
chat?
it just says awesome project.
Okay. Very cool. So
yeah, I think this, just to put some context out there, certainly very early. But I think if we think down the road, we can have a great marketplace and a ton of AIs in it, but how are we going to drive adoption of that? There has to be some things working on the other side, bringing users to this marketplace. So I think that's where this fits in nicely. And I think, what you'll see is I've set this up in a phased approach where we can matriculate into the larger pools so that, the next phase is building out the team and actually developing the game past the MVP. And then the third phase would be incorporating the Singularity marketplace, where now as part of the game, players can pay for AI services for the creators they support to make their art better, their music better, or whatever AI services are appropriate.
And you mentioned that you've got the sound token already created. What do you mean by that? You've got the white paper, they're actually minted.
I minted an ERC20 token when I was trying to learn how to do all this stuff. So that exists, but I'm not married to it. Again, that's one of maybe the nice things about it being such an early stage project. We're flexible about changing things going forward and making sure that it tucks in neatly with the rest of the community.
Okay.
And obviously there's some synergy with the Singularity Jam band.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy. That's probably your 2 minutes up there.